How ICT eased education.
Information and Communication Technology, or ICT in schools, was launched in December 2004 and revised in 2010 to provide opportunities to secondary stage students to mainly build their capacity on ICT skills and make them learn through computer-aided learning process. This scheme of inserting ICT in school curriculum is a significant catalyst to bridge the digital divide among students of various socioeconomic and other geographical barriers. The objectives of the scheme is to cover all government and government-aided secondary and higher secondary schools by giving priority for early coverage of schools in educationally backward blocks and areas having a concentration of minority or weaker sections.
Over time, education has experienced significant transformations. Thus, we have listed several comparisons of the traditional and current development in education.
To begin with, the traditional teaching mode can be described as the conventional method of using chalk and a blackboard that may even come from using stones in writing on caves. Chalk and blackboard methods are mostly utilized in school where modern facilities such as the internet are unavailable. In contrast, the modern teaching method allows students to acquire more knowledge through various means. Traditional learning materials. The learning materials such as Manila paper and cartolina for lessons and presentations are often used because of its cheap price and accessibility. Some also add printed pictures for more information. However, in modern education, with more gadgets like laptop, cell phones, and projector develop over time, PowerPoint presentations are not utilized for reports and presentation. This makes lessons and presentation easier to do with just a few clicks on the comfort of their home.
Traditional education system, which existed for centuries, emphasized memorization and rote learning, hindering the development of critical thinking and creativity. Modern education prioritizes acquiring problem-solving, creativity, and critical thinking skills. Teachers facilitate and students are encountered to participate actively in their education, collaborate with others, and solve real-world problems. Another significant difference between modern and traditional education is the integration of technology. Unlike the past, where education relied mainly on textbooks and lectures, digital tools such as interactive whiteboards, educational apps, and online resources have changed how education is delivered. These tools make learning more interactive, accessible, and engaging, catering to individual learning styles and preferences.
Modern education has moved beyond rote learning, focusing on skills development such as creativity, problem solving, and critical thinking. Technology has revolutionized how education is delivered, making it more personalized and engaging. While personalized learning ensures students receive an education tailored to their unique needs, the current changes in education reflect the recognition that education must adapt to meet the demand of the modern world.
Technology is a powerful tool that can help transform education in various ways, such as making it simpler for educators to create instructional materials and enabling new ways for people to learn and collaborate. Technology has made interaction between teachers and students more effective and efficient.
Like every development in our history, technology in education also has advantages and disadvantages. To start, let's discuss the pros first. Here are 5 advantages it can have in education. First is the ease of accessibility of the materials. Learning necessities are now more than just physical, since materials can be digitally available. Today, we can access different courses and lessons just by surfing the internet. The second advantage is creativity. Teachers can now make different modes of presentations. It can be in the form of video or even through a website game and is not limited to just papers only. Students can also utilize different creative software, such as Canva, Adobe Photoshop, and Filmora, which are often used for school projects.
The third advantage is automation. The time spent in grading and distributing learning materials can now be shortened due to the Learning Management System, or LMS. Using Google Classroom, a cloud-based LMS, grades can be automatically recorded and learning materials can be given to students according to the scheduled time set by the instructor. Fourth is student engagement, especially in younger generations. Children are noticeably more fascinated by technology compared to older age groups. This means that technology can offer more participation and attentiveness inside the classroom. The fifth and last would be inclusivity. Teaching and learning today can not only be through verbal communication, but it can also cater to disabled people. Visual materials, braille, and text-to-speech are some examples of technology that are specially developed for aiding them. This ensures that everyone gets a chance at education.
On the other hand, here are the disadvantages of ICT and education. First is misguided or wrong information. With the speed of technology, website owners urge them to rank their website higher in search engine, so they only concentrate on ranking instead of the content they post. Many websites have wrong information copy and pasted from other sources without checking its authenticity. Thus, the learner are misguided by wrong information available on that website. For the second disadvantages is that schools and teachers are the risk of hacking, which can compromises the security of students' data. This is especially important when using the cloud-based system because it stores all students' information in one location. The third disadvantages is that addiction. When students are overexposed to the internet and ICT equipments, they will be addicted to it and feel lazy to study. They also will need help to learn. They think that ICT equipments is more interesting than learning in the classroom, such as playing games, chatting, and others. It is easy to become addicted to gaming, texting, talking on the phone, or socializing online.
The fourth disadvantage is that technology can be distracting. Devices such as laptops and tablets in the classroom are bound to become sources of distraction to students. This is especially true if the software does not prevent access to apps unrelated to lessons, quizzes, and other educational activities. Last but not the least, the fifth disadvantage is that it is easier to cheat in exams. A huge problem teachers face is cheating on exams and needing insights into students' knowledge of a lesson.
I have experienced using manila paper and cartolina in presentations during elementary and high school. And I'm sure that everyone here has witnessed the significant difference between those years and the current. Technology has indeed made it easier for everyone to study, especially during the pandemic when everyone was online schooling. This has proven that technology has helped education to evolve, all while supplying the needs of the students and the educators.
My personal experience in ICT in education has a massive impact because in advancing technologies, we keep a deep knowledge of everything. We are here because of our technology. We are doing more and more invention with the help of advanced technology. In the fields of education, we can access all of that because we have power to explore more. It promotes collaborative learning in a distance learning environment because ICT allow us to communicate, share, and work collaboratively anywhere.
I have been present before and during the transitioning of traditional and modern technology in education. I experienced all the conventional methods while currently experiencing the modernization of the education system. It was quite overwhelming to experience, but I know I had to adjust. Plus, my accessibility to gadgets also helped me transition easily, making me adapt to the change faster. However, it was not really easy since I am not tech savvy. But if I am taught, then I can learn it properly. But the change in the system is good and gives convenience to us users.
ICT in education allows me to better understand the concepts taught in class. Compared to past classes, with the availability of computer schools and colleges, we can conduct research quickly and complete our assignments and projects well ahead of schedule. This saves me a lot of time and improves my understanding of our lesson. The use of word processing software makes it easier for me to complete my assignments. It makes my projects and assignments look presentable, clean, and organized.
My personal experience with technology in education is having the ease of finding enough resources needed for my learning. Compared to visiting the library, which is not always readily available, browsing the internet is much faster. Another positive experience would be interactivity. Normal classroom setups tend to be boring, but with the help of technology nowadays, learning can be in the form of quiz games or videos that can be played according to my own pace. However, technology has also given me new challenges. It requires me to learn new and more advanced software and to have the latest gadgets suitable for the needed mode of learning.
Having experiencing both traditional and modern method of learning, I have come to appreciate the unique advantage of each approach. Traditional method provide a solid foundation of knowledge and foster critical thinking and social skills through classroom discussion and debates. On the other hand, modern technology has made learning more interactive and personalized, allowing for more immersive experience that caters individual learning style and paces. While each other approach has its strengths and weaknesses, a balance between the two can provide a comprehensive education that prepares students for the demands of the future.
To sum this all up, ICT in education has played a very vital role. Students learn to adapt to a technology-based life by transitioning from traditional learning to applying technology in their studies. This helps in bridging the barriers of students with socioeconomic and geographical ones.
Memorization and rote learning is also developed in traditional, wherein modern education develop more skills. Traditional learning mostly consists of the conventional chalk, blackboard, and pen and paper methods.
Modernizing the traditional education setup gives the students independence to learn on their own at their pace to develop skills.
Furthermore, advantages and disadvantages also surface with ICT in education. The advantages are accessible materials, creativity, automated information, student engagement, and inclusiveness.
While the disadvantages are misinformation, hacking, gadget addiction, and distraction. And lastly, students are prone to academic cheating, which then proves that any changes have its own pros and cons.
Finally, personal experiences regarding the development and addiction of ICT in education varies from person to person. One experiences power and control of their learning. The other experience convenience in accessing resources and difficulty to adjust at the same time. Another says that technology improved the education system in a very great way, and the other says that though difficulty in adjusting is present, change is still good and should still go on.
Other students also stated that they had a better understanding of class lessons and appreciate the technological advancements. Despite all the learnings taken from their personal experiences, fun and entertainment were also stated as a part of their takeaways. This concludes that experiences can contrast or vary depending on the people and their perspectives.
Thank you for listening, and we hope you learned something.